this was the last program which we had written. You remember, this was the string compare function we had written. Using this string compare function, we actually told the user, enter the sentence, type end to stop. And you remember, I scanned the individual words one by one. We scanned it. Say, when we declare a string as character S1020, it means that there are 10 words. In each word there can be maximum 20 characters. So I'm telling enter the sentence, type end to stop. I'm scanning each and every word one by one. So this SI, you can understand, S1020 means S0 is a word, S1 is a word, S2 is a word, S3 is a word, and so on. So I'm scanning those words one by one and checking whether that word is end. How I did that with the help of the string compare function. So what did the string compare function do? It checked whether it was the end or not. If so, if it is same, if the string compare function says that they are same, then definitely the result will be 0. Okay, and otherwise it will be some value, some positive value, depends on what is the difference between the two strings, the characters of the two strings. And then we printed this all the words one by one. Now the next next step we may say we write a program like this. String compare function is there in string.h, so I don't need to write it separately. I can use it. Say the program given to you now. Program say something like this: count the number of words in a given sentence. Very easy program. It's not so. Count the number of words in a given sentence. How to count the number of words in a given sentence? See, when I'm scanning the string, how I'm scanning it? I'm telling the user to enter the entire sentence and type end to stop. So every scanf % scans till the end of the word is reached. That means every S0, S1, S2, S3 is going to contain the words. So definitely with whatever value I comes out, it should be the number of words. Say I have written hello, hello, how are you? I have written a sentence like this. That means S0 will scan hello, finds a blank space, comes out. Next, how in the loop, how is scanned in S1, then again in the loop R is scanned in S2, then again in the loop U is scanned in S3, then again in the loop end is scanned in S4, and as soon as it scans S4 equal to end, it goes out of the loop. So what is I? I is 4, S4 is end, so I is 4. How many words are there? Hello, how are you? 4 words. So definitely I is the number of words. So is not this program too simple? Like here I at least printed the sentence, but this is even easier than that. I only need to print the value of I. That will be the number of words. So cannot I write something like this? Printf the number of words, the number of words in the sentence is, the number of words in the sentence is %d, and what is this %d to be replaced with? With I, and I contains the number of words in the sentence. This much should be enough. String compare functions will be still needed because I need to enter the end to stop, and we have to check whether the string is end or not. So string.h is included. You can include #include string.h, or you can write the string compare function yourself. So let me run this program. Alt R enter. Enter the sentence, type end to stop. Hello, how are you is my sentence. How many words? What did I do? I did not press the end. Is not so? The number of words in the sentence is 4. I forgot to press the end and I was thinking what mistake I've done. Anyway, so let me run it again. Enter the sentence, type end to stop. So what is the sentence? Maybe as I was writing, I am Biswajoy Chatterjee from UEM Jaipur. Say I write this. So how many words are there? I need to end, press end to stop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 should be there. Okay, so The problem that I made was between Jaipur and end there was no gap. I did not press a enter. It automatically came to the next line because there was no space over there. You can check it once more like this. When I was writing I am Biswajoy Chatterjee from UEM Jaipur, you see after R it is automatically coming to the next line without any pressing or anything, so there is no gap. So it was just taking as Jaipur end anyway. So now the number of words in the sentence is 7. So you can count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this program was too easy, is not so? But now let me get into the details. Let me get into the words one by one. See, when I am writing hello, how are you? Say I have said enter the sentence, type end to stop. So over here what am I typing? I am typing hello, how are you? I want you to visualize what is happening actually. Please understand this. What is happening is I am saying hello, how are you? Question mark, then an end. Definitely there should be an end. Now for I equal to 0 for I plus plus, scanf percentage si. What is I? I is 0. So where is it scanning? It is scanning in S0. So what is S0? S0 is hello. So hello has been scanned to S0. But remember, I have declared the array as char S1020. So S0 is basically an array itself. What is S0? S0 is an array of characters. What are those characters? H, E, L, L, O. So don't you understand that when S0 is scanning hello, this is S0, here there is H, here there is E, here there is L, here there is L, here there is O, and here there is a 0, null character to end the string. Similarly, I is incrementing in the next time and becoming 1. So S1, it is scanning. What is it scanning? It is scanning how. So remember, S1 itself is an address. It is an array. It is an address or the starting address of an array containing some letters. Now what are those letters? H, O, W. So you remember S1, here there is H, here there is O, here there is W, here there is the null character. So in this way, S0, S1, S2, all these are array of characters. Now the question given to you is, you have to count the number of words in a given sentence and also the number of characters in each word. In each word, I will have to count the number of characters. So can I do something like this? Here, see what I need to do. Definitely I will contain the number of words. Now I will have to count the number of characters in S0. I know S0 is hello. If I print S0, hello is printed. How many characters are there in S0? That also I need somewhere. I need to save. Say, can I declare another array called count array, which is an array of integers, where count 0 will contain the number of characters in S0, that is hello in our example. Count 1 will contain the number of characters in S1, that is how in our example. This is S0 hello. Count 0 will contain 5. HOW, this is S1 how. Count 1 will contain 3. S2 is ARE, R. Count 2 will contain 3. Similarly, count 3 will contain 4 because there is a question mark over here. So the number of characters also will be counted in each word. In each word, it will count the number of characters. Is right? So it can be done word by word. Number of characters need to be counted and printed. So very simple what to do. Now I need to count the number of words in S0. How to do? See how. For I have already printed the number of words in the sentence. So I can reuse. I have been used already. Now you reuse I. For I equal to 0, how can I know that we have already gone to the end of the string? You can simply check whether you have got the end or not, because word by word I will take again. So this is I can also count I know the number of words in the sentence. I can take this count somewhere. Say I can over here, let me put in a word, number of words. Let me use a variable like this, number of words. I know number of words is I over here. I save it in number of words, and then over here instead of I, it looks good if I print number of words. Number of words. Now my I is intact. Now my I can also reuse, a number of words is intact. So I, if you start from 0 and go up to less than number of words, then you know that you have gone through all the words. You don't need to string compare again, time and again with end. You just go through the number of words. For each word I will work. Now I need to count the number of words in SI, number of characters in SI. How to count the number of characters in SI? How to count the number of characters in SI? Very simple. For j equal to 0, check what? SI. So SI is the word. In that, if I take j, SI0, SI1, SI2 will go through the characters individually. Remember, when I is 0, when you are entering the first time, I is 0. So SI means S0. S0 means hello in our example. So S00 is H. Is not so? S01 is E. S02 is L. S03 is L. S04 is O. And S05 is the null character. So I continue till Sij not equal to 0. Till Sij is not equal to 0, you keep on continuing, and j plus plus, or you can do something like this. You start from here, keep on incrementing j. Over here you break the loop if Sij is equal to the null character. Then only you break out of the loop. And this breaking out means you are breaking out with the value of j. Now take this example. When I is 0, what is S0? S0 is hello. So you are starting with j equal to 0. You are entering. So S0 is hello. S00 is H. J plus plus. J is 1. S01 is E. J plus plus. J is 2. S02 is L. J plus plus. J is 3. S03 is L again. J plus plus. J is 4. S04 is O. J plus plus. J is 5. S05 is null, 0, break. What is J? J is 5. What is the number of characters in hello? 5. So can I say that over here, once you break out of this loop and come over here, start with the next word, that is I equal to 1. You will start with how now? You can now store in count I, because you are dealing with SI. SI was hello. S0 was hello. So count 0 should be 5. So what is count 0? Count 0 is 5. J is containing that. Please understand what I did. I once again repeat how my logic worked over here. The logic that worked over here is something like this. Here you start with I equal to 0. So you are dealing with S0. S00H, S01E, S02L, S03L, S04 O, and S05 is 0. You break out. Once you break out, you are wanting to go and count how now, because j is already 5, j is the count. So put that in count 0. S0 is hello, count 0 is 5. Similarly, I will become 1 next time. So you are dealing with how? J equal to 0. So S10 H, S11 O, S12 W, S13 0, break. So 3, j is how much? J is 3. How contains how many letters? 3. Count 1 equal to j. I is 1, count 1 equal to j. What is j? J is 3. So count 1 is 3. So it contains the count array count. The count array contains the characters individually. Now if I print this one by one, what can I do? For I equal to 0, I less than, again, number of words. I will print each and every word and the corresponding count. Number of words, I plus plus. Every time your job is to print the word and the count. Printf percent s is your word, that is SI. Remember, I need to print SI. I am printing the word. So I is 0, I am printing hello. I is 1, I am printing how. So I am printing the word, and against each word I put a dash and print the count also. %d. What is that? SI, S0, where is the count contain in count 0? S0 is hello, count 0 is 5, S1 is how, count 1 is 3. So I am printing the word and its count of number of letters together in one line, and after each line I go to the next line. So here it will print the words and the count together. So this way this program should work. Let me save this very quickly before I run. So I have saved it. Now it's my job to run this program. Let me see how it runs. Alt R, enter. 3 errors. Yes, I did not declare. Array must have at least one element. Where did I do this? Okay, count 0 is wrong. Sorry, it is count n. I wrongly written count 0. It is count n. Okay, so n is 100 maybe. So 100 you don't need. You need only 10 because you cannot have more than 10 words. Here you can write n. N is 100. So here you can have 100 words, and in each word you can have 20 characters maximum. So similarly over here you write count 10. This is wrong. Otherwise it is wrong. What else I did use? I have used something called J. Anything else I have used? SI, I, number of words. I have used a variable called number of words. Did not declare number of words. Sorry, number of words. Anything else I used? I don't think so. So now I can run this program. I quickly save it. Okay, now I run this program. Alt R, enter. Enter the sentence, type n to stop. See again that hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Question mark with an end. End. So see, number of words in the sentence is 4. Yes, hello, how are you? 4 words. Next, hello 5, how 3, are 3, you 4. Okay. So each word by word it has printed how many characters are there, but this hello 5 should have been printed in the next line. So it is better that you do a small change. What is that small change? The small change is over here, after you print the number of sentence, here you put a small /n so that it goes to the next line, and over here against each word you are writing the number of characters. You print over here these many letters, that is hello 5 letters. Now you can run it. Alt R, enter. Enter the sentence, type n to stop. So hello, how are you? How are you? Question mark with an end. I forgot the end again. The number of words in the sentence is 4. Hello 5 letters, how 3 letters, are 3 letters, you 4 letters. So I think you have understood this quite well now. So this was quite easy. Now let me write one last program to end this session. That program will be 2 sentences will be entered. Compare the 2 sentences and say whether they are same. Quite easy. Let's write a very easy program over here. Compare the 2 sentences. To be entered by the user and say whether they are same or not. That is, you have to say that the sentences are same or the sentences are different. So your job is very simple now. Your job is to now scan 2 sentences and check whether they are same. Now for checking whether they are same, you have already got the tool in your hand. What is that? String compare. strcmp is there in your hand to check whether the 2 sentences are same or not. So very simple, you have to only scan 2 sentences. That's the main thing. So enter the first sentence. Enter the first sentence, type N2. See, number of words I will not need. J probably I will not need. Count N I will probably not need. I will need. So yeah, this is fine. So I will need two sentences to be scanned. So char SN20. Let us have sentence 1, and also a sentence 2, which can also have n number of words, and each word containing 20 letters. So S2, sorry, I did not write N20. That is, both the sentences can have n words in it, but 20 letters in each of these words. So I'm saying enter the first sentence, type N to stop. So for I equal to 0, I scan. I'm checking whether it is end. If it is not, if it is end, you are breaking out. Now again you need to, this thing you don't need over here. I can get rid. I simply delete. Now after this, I will have to scan the second sentence and do the same whole thing again. I get rid of all these explanations very quickly. I delete this, these are not needed. Sorry. Similarly, this is wrongly done. So now this I delete. I will copy this entire thing and paste so that the second sentence is scanned again. I just delete this whole thing. Now I copy and paste. So this is your second sentence you will enter. How to do it? I copy and then I will paste. Done. So now you enter the second sentence. Type N to stop. So for I equal to 0, I plus plus scan a %s SI. This is not SI. This one was S1I. Remember, I'm scanning the first sentence. So now it is S1 and S2. So S1I I have written. Over here I need to write not SI but S2I. I'm scanning the sentence, second sentence in S2. So now the first sentence is there in your S1 and the second sentence is there in your S2. You can understand this. Now S1 and S2 are two sentences or two strings to be compared one by one. Now how you can do that? It's quite a task, because each and every word of S1 and S2 has to match again. Remember, your S1I and S2I has to match. S10 is hello. Suppose you enter hello, how are you in both cases. So remember, S10 is hello. Similarly, S20 is hello. S11 is how. S21 is how again. S12 is ARE. S22 is ARE again. So similarly, you will have to scan and compare each and every word of the two sentences. So every S1I needs to be compared with every S2I. Is not so? So let me do one very simple thing again. That is, for I equal to 0, maybe I or you can continue I plus plus. I will check whether it is string compare. I will check whether it is end or not, and then I will go out. See what I will do. Over here I will check if string compare S1I is compared with S2I. If they are having a result 0, that means S1I and S2I are same. Is not so? So if it is not equal to 0, then is the problem they are not same. So let me do one thing. Let's have a flag. That flag is raised assuming that they are same. However, if the string compare results of them comes out not to be equal to 0, I immediately understand they are not same, and I just lower the raised flag. I make it 0 and I break out of the given loop. I break out of the given loop. I think you understand this. I am string comparing them, and as soon as it is 0, I break out of the given loop. Is not so? Similarly, if I reach, again you need to remember how to stop this process if they are not equal, or even if they are equal, how to stop this process. Very simple. For every I need to firstly check whether S1I and S2I, they are end or not, they are equal to end or not. That is, if STR-CMP, I need to just check whether they are same or not. If STR-CMP, S1I, or else you can do another thing, you can just check whether this I was same for both of them. That you can do at the very beginning. That you could have done in the very beginning instead of doing all this logic. That is, whether both of them are end or not, that could have been done easily. Like what I am trying to say is, if the two sentences contain the same number of words or not can be very easily checked at the very beginning. So over here this is I. Is not so? This is I. What I can do is, over here I copy this I somewhere. Say number of words, number of words in sentence 1. I use a variable like this. I copy I to it. Similarly over here, number of words in the second sentence. I can avoid that. I can simply use the I and check. Anyway, number of words in the second sentence, that is in I. I firstly check whether they are equal or not. That is, if number of words is 1, if they are same or not. If they are same, then I can immediately say that no, this is, if they are not same, I can say they are not equal. So I do one very simple thing. If number of words in sentence 1 is equal to or not equal to, say not equal to number of words in sentence 2, I simply compare them. Number of words in sentence 1 with number of words in sentence 2. I compare them. If they are not equal, you simply write printf sentences entered are different, because the number of words itself is not matching. So sentences entered are different. You enter that. Else your whole checking of whether they are same or not comes. Else this flag equal to 1. Else you go through it word by word. Else you compare this whole thing one by one. I am just writing this piece of code very quickly. Okay, so I am checking each and every word and saying, now when I break out of this for loop and come over here, if my flag is equal to 1, I know that they are same. Otherwise they must have entered this if block. If block means they were not equal to 0. Some of the words were not same and flag was 0 and it came out. So it comes out with flag equal to 0, immediately indicates that they are not same. So over here again the same thing. If flag is equal to 1, here you can write if flag. Is not so? If flag is equal to 1 is same as if flag. Flag is equal to 1. So if flag if it is 1, here the value 1 will be returned. So if 1 means if true, it will enter. If flag is equal to 1 is same as if flag. You get it? Because if flag is 1, here 1 will come. So if 1 means 1 is true. Anyway, so if flag what? If flag is 1, then what? Sentences are same. Printf sentences entered are same. Is not so? Else means flag is 0. You can simply printf sentences entered are different. Sentences entered are different. So over here I know that I have checked each and every word one by one. Please check this full code once more very quickly. Very simple. See, this if block has got S1I and S1I, the entire sentence. I have counted the number of words in 1. Similarly, S2I scanned, number of words in 2. I am checking if number of words 1 and number of words 2 are same. If they are not same, not equal, then sentences entered are different. Else I need to check I am checking S1I, every S1I, for all i's I am checking S1I with S2I. If the string compare returns are not equal to 0 value, for any of the cases, you know that these two words are not same. You just lower the flag and break out. So if the flag is 0, sentences entered are different, else sentences entered are same. So now I can run this program and say whether it is correct or not. Let me run it. Alt enter. 3 errors. Okay. I have not defined so many values and I am using it. Very quickly define it. You have used flag. You have used number of words 1, number of words 2, you have used number of words 1 is a variable, number of words 2 is a variable. All these you need to declare. So this is done. And one more thing you have noticed, see, when I am talking about this say the for loop, over here I equal to 0, I plus plus, this loop has not ended, is not so? Like I am comparing the string, but how many strings to be compared? Here the number of words I have already compared. So if the number of words are different, it will automatically enter sentences entered are different. So if the number of words are same, only then I have entered this else part. So over here number of words 1 and number of words 2 are same. So number of words are same, I have checked. So the thing is that over here I can only check whether the end has reached or not. That part can be checked. So I can always check whether I is less than either number of words or number of words 2. For any of these I can easily check. Is right? So I can just check any of them, or I can say 1 because they are same. If they are different, I will come over here. Else part means they are same. So any of them I will just check that whether it is same or not. Only then this program will run. So let me run it now. So enter the first sentence, type N2, stop, hello world, followed by end. So okay, then the next word, hello world, followed by end. Should say that sentences entered are same, and that is what it says. You can enter different words and say hello world. Here I enter hello world, followed by I keep the number of words same, 1 2 3 end. Here I say how are you. So 3 words each, but they are different. So let me see whether it says that the sentences entered are different or not. Yes, sentences. So these are fine. Now one thing to be checked, that see, if I run this program now, say I write hello world and I end the string over here. Suppose over here after the end I write 1 2 3, it is still continue because you have not pressed the enter. But remember, if you press the enter, it will scan up to hello and world and end, and once it finds the end it will go out. Now suppose in the next case I write hello world, so ideally, and end it over here, ideally sentences are same, because what I write after end should not matter, but it will say that sentences entered are different. Why? It scanned up to end, when it found end it went out in both cases. See, I am trying to explain to you why. You have understood, most of you have understood why. See, when this scanf was there, you have entered hello world end and you have written say 1 2 3. So what happens was, you have pressed enter after this 1 2 3 you pressed enter. As soon as you press enter, it starts scanning. So remember, it scans hello, it goes, it is not end, goes over here, scans world, it is not end, goes over here, scans end, yes it is end, it breaks out. So hello world has been scanned and finding end, it broke out. Now over here you are again entering, when it says scanf, yes you are entering hello world end, but you remember 1 2 3 is there in the buffer. You have written hello world end and enter, but as soon as you press enter, the first scanf that does is from the keyboard buffer. In the keyboard buffer it finds 1 2 3, so firstly 1 2 3 is scanned, then hello is scanned, then world is scanned. So your S1 is hello world, your S1 that array is hello world, but your S2 array is 1 2 3 hello world, end at the end of both strings. So it has shown an error, it has shown something which you don't expect. What to do? You don't forget, as I told you, whenever you do scanf, never forget to write flush stdin, because that end which was there, that 1 2 3 which was there, you must flush. Here also it is not needed, because after this you have not done any scanf, but again by habit you do that flush stdin. Okay, so let me do alt r enter. Say over here I write hello world end, and over here 1 2 3, then hello world end. Ideally they are same, is not so? Ideally these are same, because the first one is hello world, the second one is also hello world. C sentence is entered as same. The 1 2 3 has been flushed out from the buffer. What happened over here? Hello world up to it scanned hello, then it scanned world, then it scanned end. As soon as it found end, it broke out. Now flush stdin clears the 1 2 3 from the buffer. So next time when you scan, it does not find 1 2 3, it starts scanning from hello. I think I could explain this. So this one is fine. We will do many more programs after this with strings. So we'll come back after a little bit of break. Thank you so much.